Hey, let's talk cardio today. Let's talk use your cycle in the form of cardio, okay? Now, oftentimes when I talk about this, I say sprints. I don't necessarily mean a running sprint. I mean some really fast cardio. So, first of all, the purpose of cardio is for heart health, right? So, burning muscles and breathlessness is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for you to work really hard. You want to do this 20 to 30 minutes only twice a week. You don't have to go crazy on it. But here's the deal. The trade-off, I don't even know if I want to call it a trade-off, for only twice a week is that you got to work. That for your cardio, you need to be really, really breathless and really, really burning muscles, okay? Now, for the sake of this first example here, I want you to think about running. So when you are doing a cardio workout, a sprint workout, you're looking down the block, you got to run. You got 20 minutes, you got to run. I want you to run. I do not want you to jog and keep some slow ass pace for 20 minutes. What I want you to do is go all in for however long you can go, and then you get to take a break and rest until you can go that fast again. So in the example of running, you've got 20 minutes. You can jog for 2 miles or whatever at some crazy pace, or you can sprint. So for me, it's always the soccer field. I love the soccer field. I don't have to worry about cars and dogs and all that business. I sprint from goalpost to goalpost, and then I walk back. Sprint and walk back. And in that 30 seconds that it takes to get me from goalpost to goalpost, I can't breathe by the other end. My legs don't pick up. I almost stumble into the other goalpost. I'm going that fast. Don't get excited. I'm not breaking any world records, but that's how fast I'm going. And then it takes me 2.5 minutes to walk back and to breathe again. So that's what you want. You don't want to jog, right? We want to go all in, because in going all in, it's kind of like the strength workouts. We release the testosterone and the growth hormone, but the cortisol is being released too. And at that 25, 30-minute mark, the cortisol overtakes it. Where if you jog for 30 minutes, the cortisol overtakes the testosterone. The testosterone and growth hormone don't ever really kick in, right? They're like, oh, we're doing something. But the cortisol goes, right? So it's counterproductive. So we want to go very, very fast. Now, I wanted to give you a couple of other examples of what a sprint workout might be. It could be you have 5 exercises. Could be jumping jacks, high knees, quick feet. Could be bicep curls with a lightweight. Could be push-ups. Could be squats, right? You've got 20 minutes. You set your timer for 20 minutes. You're going to do 12 of all the exercises, as many rounds as you can possibly do. So I would usually find like 5 exercises. So maybe some squats, some push-ups, some high knees, side lunges, and some bent over rows with a light weight. This is not going to be the same weight you do on your heavy workouts. This is going to be some lightish kind of weight that you can whip through it pretty fast. Take those 5 exercises, do 12 repetitions, and just keep going and keep track of how many rounds you do in 20 minutes. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it is, again, pick 5 or 6 exercises. In this example, so I could get the time right, I used 6 exercises. Get a Tabata timer, T-A-B-A-T-A. Download one in the App Store, right? Tabata timer. Traditional Tabatas are 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, but a lot of them you can adjust the timer. Do 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest for 5 rounds, and just keep going, right? So that's going to get you about 20 minutes. A third example would be every minute on the minute. So if I just have my kettlebell and I want to do some swings, I will set a timer for 20 minutes, and either you can watch it or you might have downloaded a timer that has an EMOM, every minute on the minute, timer on it. And then every minute on the minute, I'll do 15 kettlebell swings. And then you get to rest the rest of the minute, right? And initially when you started, it's like, this is dumb. I'm resting for 45 seconds. But by minute 19, you're really glad for that 30 seconds of rest or whatever it is that you do, right? So that's another way to do a cardio workout. Go all in on it. And then, of course, there's the soccer field, there's the running example, right? So I don't care how you do your cardio. It certainly does not have to be running, but you need to do cardio about 20 minutes twice a week, all in, right? Now, how do you use your cycle? How do you support your cycle with this? Frisky Fiona, week 1. That's your period through day 7, right? So your estrogen is just starting to increase. You're starting to feel really energized. Your body's actually not feeling too much pain. So maybe 20 minutes, how many rounds can you get? That gives you a little bit of wiggle room to back off when you need to back off, but still gives you some room to like go all in, right? Week 2, days 8 through 15. Shira Sherry is hair. Estrogen is super duper high. You are feeling no pain. You are breaking records. This might be the week I go to the soccer fields and go all in, and just to kind of see where I'm going, right? Just all in, right? Week 3, it's right after ovulation. Your estrogen is down. Your progesterone is starting to go up. Laid back Leona has in the house. That might be in every minute on the minute because you're still riding a little bit of estrogen in your system, but you're starting to be like, yeah, babe, back off. And then week 4, that's the week right before your period. Traditionally a time when you might have PMS if you've got some imbalanced hormones going on. Or it could be a time your progesterone is low, right? Yoga Yvonne is usually in the house. Yoga Yvonne is all about recovery. So a cardio workout here might be a power walk, right? You might actually skip it, right? Because it's pretty tough to go all in, or it can be pretty tough to go all in. Or at the very least, you might find it a whole lot harder this week. So maybe you skip the cardio and just do a power walk. But again, 20 minutes, go all in, do your best. If you have any other questions, be sure to let me know. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about strolls, a super important workout you need to be adding in, especially as you hit your 40s and beyond. Have a most fantastic afternoon.